let's see. Is it working now? Maybe it's doing some stuff. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we're live! Wait, am I unmuted? Yes, we're live! Okay, good. That was... whatever. That was just Twitch being Twitch. Okay, so, right, well, poo. I appear to have screwed this up right off the bat. So, hopefully this is still fine. Not really too much missed. Okay, there's nothing too interesting that was missed, let's put it that way. I forgot to drop this guy's stuff. Let's go ahead and drop this. So basically what I've been doing is just kind of going back and forth, doing the whole, like, find stuff, do stuff kind of situation. Kind of over and over and over. Anywho, I think what I want to do is stick one... Yeah, I'm going to stick one shield up here. Crouching, stick a flamethrower up here, also crouching, and then we'll just kind of react to whatever they decide to throw out at us here. I guess I should probably explain the loadout first, because that was explained last time. So first off, okay, so what was missed? Not very much. I ended up not doing that whole, the whole Cruiser and T-Rex thing. Actually, I got a bit of interesting information from Sharon there. It turns out, yeah, I was missing something. I thought all the pink guys were actually the same, and apparently there's different flavors of them. So yeah, apparently I need one of the ones with visors, presumably. Because I was just asking for a hint of like, okay, I don't know what's left, because I think I got everything. So I thought I was doing that whole research bug thing, but no. It looks more than likely like it's... Apparently there's a version with a visor that I've gone and melted several times. Apparently they've been showing up in different flavors. But yeah, I thought they were all just the same guy, because they used to be the same guy. Any dang ways, so here's the team, because there's a few people that have gotten stat upgrades in that last part, because I forget if I actually put that live yet. So, led by Gassy Dead Wolf, we got Minigun Guy here. Not that he's super accurate or anything, he's just a guy that happens to have a minigun. One SMG, one shotty, flamethrower, and stun rocket, which, by the way, to get this stupid thing to stay, I had to go and friggin' go back to base and reload the rocket launchers and come back here. Like, hell, how the hell many times was that? Way too many, that's how many times that was. Any dang ways, and I still managed to screw up as soon as we got here, but at least there's 3 right off the bat, so at least those got rocketed. Because I kept thinking, you know, I should probably put some people here, maybe block the door, do that whole thing of using its rockets to save some ammo going this way, do it a little bit safer. It's like, no, I'm just going to do it the other way, and then, like, sure enough, right off the bat, they're right there. But thankfully, it didn't miss, so, meh. I mean, it's a big old open hallway, what are they going to do missing? Anyway, another shotty, another flamethrower, another a rocket launcher here, which actually this guy can go ahead and pop this on here. I had him carrying a shield initially, and then brought a Division Heavy 3 for fast speeding tour here, as well as gave her the PA this time. So the plan, because you may notice that there's a lot less stun-related stuff than last time. Hello there, Requiem. How's it going? But yeah, so the plan this time is basically to figure out where the Praetors are, hit them with the stun rockets several times, just make sure they kind of muck around in that a little bit, and then just run up and finish them off with shotguns. Just shotguns, SMGs, all of that business. With the idea and hope being that this time, you know, we can kind of gas most of that final room, and then have their stun damage low enough to the point that we can just kind of capture one. If the first one ends up getting killed instead, then we're gonna go about it another way. But I feel like this method should work. As far as things that can go wrong, I'm pretty much expecting stuff to start swarming in through here right off the bat, so I'd expect that to go wrong immediately. Kind of want to take this shot right here, but I'm afraid it'll backfire, because that 8% loves to roll. Right, so we're just going to go ahead and put you back here then. Actually, I forgot to drop this guy's stuff too. Fantastic, I just forgot everything apparently. So we're kind of just reversing the strategies they used last time. We're going to have that one rocket launcher standing by again. We've actually got 2 launchers this time around. Now let's make sure you don't have any reactions left. Another shotty here. You can have reactions. What I'm worried about here is if there's one that spawned right here, they could run around and throw a grenade. I'd hope they'd target these ones. Hard to know for sure. But I'd assume if there's any guns or whatever else, they'll be tempted to take these low-chance shots instead. And then hopefully, if nothing comes up, if nothing runs through this door, then we can block this door off, do the same thing as last time, kind of go through here, claim this area, you know, as we did. There's no giant ship in here to block shots this time around, so that kind of sucks, but whatever. You know, setup's here. Okay, sure. I'm fine with that. Okay, not ideal. Not ideal at all. Though I am glad that they're deciding to take those shots for some reason. That's an interesting choice. Because they're basically trying to take shots at the hunter, which they have almost no chance to hit, and I really don't care about its health anyway. I mean, it's basically dead next turn anyhow. Its functional use is as a roadblock, so there's that. Problem is, if they're not blocking a doorway, I wonder what that means. I wonder what this all boils down to. I guess I should probably explain what I'm talking about better. Like, if it's not actively blocking a door, will they still try to get through this direction? Because I think they might, but I don't know. But yeah. Appears I'm having all kinds of fun issues with Twitch lately. It's like, no, I'm totally working. Then doesn't work. Also, apparently the puppy needs to go outside again, so give me just a sec here. Hopefully nothing happens while I'm off. One moment. Actually, let's just take this turn real quick. Alright, so first order of business, I need this guy gone, ideally. So I think if I aim right there, that should be safe. Alright, I probably should have taken the double shots, to be fair. Anyway, we're going to run forward. More than likely, this thing is just toast. That just can't be helped. First off, flamethrower. Go ahead and do that. It's a little dangerous, but should be acceptable enough. Alright. You can go ahead and snap this sucker back here. Alright, there we go. So he's in the gas. Hopefully he'll decide to back off because of that. If I can get you up here, we can take a nice little happy burst at him. So that'll suppress him a little. Not very much, though. I've still got that one that's kind of around the corner. What else can we do here? Beef style, you should be able to fire your minigun and suppress him, hopefully. Alright, no suppression. And as much as I... Actually, wait, I should be able to pocket... Alright, the worry here is a grenade. Because a grenade would just delete that. Probably get Armored Mustache out in front. Yeah, I think let's do that. Yeah, plus it'll give us eyes on what's going on here. So with any hope, or with any luck here... Yeah, let's go this way. Now we kind of got a better idea of what's going on in this room. Hopefully they won't decide to run around this corner. This guy's still dangerous, but if he decides to take grenades, hopefully they won't be anything too severe. If I run here, that'll probably tempt out a grenade. I don't want that. Flamethrowers are going to be out of range. Shotties are going to be out of range. Blind biceps, what's your deal? You're also a flamethrower. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to set up blind biceps to run out next round. Because he can run through the fire. So we can probably put him right here. Actually, no. You know what? We can run you here, interestingly enough. which puts him into a position where he either has to run out through the gas, which could knock him out, in order to get a good shot, or who knows what else. Okay, so door's locked. We've probably got another unit around here. Yeah, so if he runs out, he's gonna have problems. He's facing this way, so this would still be a 50%. He'd still be able to turn and block it. This should be a 100% block. If you're wondering why I brought so many light shields, by the way, it's because I'm expecting them to take the first few rooms, and then we bring heavy shields for the rest. I need these guys to be in position to run into that second area first. There ain't too much we can do about this. So that's just dead, unless it decides to randomly run away for no reason. In which case, neat, but I don't know why that would happen. Alright. Alright. And then we're gonna put you here, just in case anything decides to sneak around the corner. Alright, let's lock in that turn. Yeah, Hunter's just toast. Wait, really? It survived? Ooh, and we got a pink guy. Okay, so we gotta capture pink guy if we can. That's just shooting straight through the freaking shield. Okay. Alright, also, hang on, I gotta take this pub out. One sec. Alright, so this little massacre on the left is looking more like what happened when I brought a tank that very first time. Except they were sitting over here and stuff was just running straight up to it. Also, Puppy's still doing the puppy thing, so muting for a moment. Alright, so I don't know what this guy's deal is. Might be one of them professorly swords like last time. Might be something else, but, ooh. Alright, maybe I should have fired. Crap. Well, hopefully they're going to feel threatened and run off, maybe. I don't see why they would, but hey, you never know. Alright. Shotguns can still stay here. I'd like to get these flamethrowers to bear, but right now I can't really get them going. Can probably get these SMGs up, though. So this dude especially is like the SMG master, more or less. Guy can carry a heavy shield and a Gauss 3 at the same time. Let's get you out this way. Actually, that's a bad idea. I might attempt a grenade. They're gonna pocket that flamer. Probably gonna have him go pick up a light shield so you can push up a little bit. Because I do want him in this fight, but there's not actually... You know what? Let's just waste his reactions and see if he can maybe rush next turn. Alright. They can sort of move up a little bit. Yeah, this is tempting a grenade. Alright, I'm just gonna have to have everyone else stay put. And hopefully some others will just run up here. He'll probably just get burst fired and that'll be it. But you never know. And see, I definitely should have flamethrowered this if I knew they were around the corner. Alright, come on. Please miss. Okay, that's one shield down. Still an interesting choice from that guy. Alrighty. And on upwards and onwards, so thankfully that handled suppression there. I think if we move up this way, we should be able to handle this situation. So as far as the fire gun, yeah, they're down. This one, I don't think it's going to be enough to kill that one. It might be enough to suppress this one. Hopefully. Oh, nice. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. So just get behind that shield then. Hopefully they'll take some pretty ineffective shots. And then we should, with any luck... And I'm really tempted to just get this rocket down here, but that's probably a waste. Like, they've got a lot of fancy stuff on them, but I need this gone. That's the biggest priority here. Who else is around? Because he's suppressed, he shouldn't be... Oh, wait, never mind. He's got this guy, that's fine. That'll do the trick. Hi, buddy. Bye, buddy. Okay, good. For now, we're just dealing with threats. So that'll deal with that. This one's got the UFO in it this time, so it should be easier to deal with. We can start getting these... yeah, that guy's not suppressed. That one's down. This one might still have a grenade, which is kind of the scary part here. Wish I would have moved this guy first, but it's fine. We can get a flamethrower up here for the hell of it, I guess. This one's gonna go pick up one more rocket, just so they have it. And then, yeah, hopefully they all keep piling into that room on the left. Then we can get one more SMG up here. Yeah, if I were to put the shotgun too close to this, they would keep shooting at the wreckage until it was gone, which I definitely don't want to deal with. So we'll just put you here, and then presumably that'll be a good turn. That definitely went better than expected, I'll say that much. Yeah, let's drain your reactions. And away we go. Ah, for crap's sake, man! These friggin' guys with their ridiculously powerful weapons. Yeah, Beef Stout was our minigunner, so we're gonna have to replace that. As far as stunning this guy, I don't know. We need to suppress him first, and he seems really resistant to that. Doesn't seem to be big on the idea. I mean, if we end up capturing him, probably biggest priority will be shifting to getting them back to the dropship. But like I said, a lot of times they seem to be able to spawn right at the very start. I'm not looking forward to the idea of respawning this dang map again, because that took a hot minute. But, oh well. Alright. So, what if we do this? Yeah, they've still got a decent chunk of armor. If I can... Yeah, there we go. I can get the SMGs in here. That'll start shutting them down. And we gotta deal with this boy around the corner. Is that safe? I think that's safe. It's hard to tell for sure. Yeah, let's put a shot right there. Nice, okay. I think that should have gotten him. If not, he should at least be very injured. It's just a shocky gun anyway. So with any luck, we're okay there. Let's put you up. Just get some better scouting going. I want that guy to run through, but then again, at the same time, I really don't want him to run through, because these guys can't survive it. Now then. Yeah, this guy's just going to stay there. That's going to be blocked, but what I can do is just run back here. So assume it splashes right here, right? Now, yeah, he'd still be in the danger zone. What I want to do is set up a thing where I can fire right there. Even if it backsplashes, it'll do some stuff, but what I want to do is target one of the wall tiles. And then, hopefully, it'll just put a bunch of gas into that hallway and then knock some stuff out. Alright, you can't do anything, you can't do anything. You're stuck too. Right. Anyway, hang on. Be right back, 1 sec. Alrighty, and back. So another thing, I'm probably gonna wanna replace the Div 3 here with the minigun. As much as I specifically brought this thing, yeah, minigun's probably gonna be doing a little bit better. I probably should have just brought a minigun on her. I just figured the Div 3 seemed on paper like it would kind of do what we were looking for. But anyway, for the time being, we've just got the one guy there suppressed, and we've got that guy stuck behind a wall. So, alright, hopefully this guy doesn't burst fire and friggin' annihilate Fast Speeding Tour over here. Because, to be honest, that is absolutely a possibility. Well, I mean, right now, they're behind this guy. If I move here, that should hopefully eliminate that chance entirely. Let's see what happens. Because, yeah, I don't know why these educatey swords keep coming in with ridiculously powerful weapons, but whatever. Yeah, part of the reason that I liked the idea of the Div 3 heavy for this one is because a double burst I would figure should be able to take out one of these. I guess the minigun could too, but I just kind of felt safer with this option. Yeah, they're just going to keep piling in behind that hunter. The only downside is, and I don't know why I keep quick saving, because a quick save won't do jack for us here. I can't actually turn off the game and still have this be a winnable scenario, or even an escapable scenario. Basically, if we ever have to save and load at any point, it's just over. It's just time to bail, and that's it. Alright, so we need to slow this guy down a little bit. No grenades. This one has a stun grenade, I think, but I need to use them for this. Alright, are they gone? Good. He doesn't have any reloads at the moment, but he does have a stun rocket. If he fires that right there, is there any place I can put this where it would actually hit? Could land right there and hit him. Alright. Suppressed. Don't know if there's anything over there still. I think we'll get our shield on it. Yeah, there is. Alright. So we'll just double fire this SMG. Nice! God dang, this thing's good. Yeah, why have I not been using the Gauss 3s more often? This thing is an absolute beast. I'll put you right there. I'll probably pop you behind the wall, actually. And then I need to get that stun guy up there. Still waiting for this fire to dissipate. Unless... do we still have that little walkway on the bottom? Yeah, we do. Okay. So, what I need you to do is... okay, not you. I need you to run down here. We're gonna need that minigun pretty soon, but for now, let's get you this way. Blind Biceps is going to have to go back and pick up another shield. Basically what I'm thinking is that this guy needs to take over for him for the moment. Because his shield's too jacked up to keep going. Like 40's not going to be enough to safely take on anything. Alright, so we got one spare rocket. Try to make that happen. Nice. Okay. I don't know if they take area tiles, but, you know, maybe if they stick in enough, maybe something will happen. Yeah, we can start getting this guy down there. I love this music. I don't know if it's coming through at all, but yeah, I absolutely love this theme. All right, and this guy's main role was originally supposed to be the one that kind of holds the hallway. Yeah, let's put you about here. Puts him in danger if anything decides to run around the corner. I'm gonna crouch him. There's gonna be a decent amount of smoke in the way. Should be all right. Yeah, they're taking damage from that. That guy's still running around. Alright, well that's interesting. Apparently they'll gladly just sit there. Because they're still convinced that there's a unit there and it's something that they have to go and fight. So certainly not going to complain about that, but we do have that big pew-pew gun guy still. Presumably an injured Heredian. Might be something else that I didn't know about earlier, though. Alright. Well... You know, I can't take a step forward and just stun rocket this guy. And then hit him with the machine gun. Because it sure would be nice to be able to get that extra damage on these guys. Nice! Okay. So unfortunately he won't be able to do that whole stunning thing anymore for now, anyway. Alright. Give me a quick peek if there's anything in here. Okay, yeah, and that thing's not blown open. So I don't want her to attack this round. Is there anything around the corner? It doesn't feel like it. So we're going to go here. We're going to fire at this guy's feet, more or less. There we go. Get him nice and suppressed. That shield is really starting to go down, though. There we go. We got some stun gas. Now we've got the points to throw it. This guy needs to move 2 tiles back, though. Alright. Let's make this happen. Come on. Don't miss it. So now you gotta go right there. This guy's gotta take over here. And then... Perfect. Okay, I just wanted to get him with 1, with the off chance that maybe it would give him some shock damage. Because every time they're getting hit by these, it should be removing some of their TUs as well. I think it shows shock every time they do that, but when the AI does it, it doesn't show anything, so maybe that's not how that works. Unclear. Anyway, yeah, I think we're going to have this guy fire 1 more over here, just for good measure. It seems to be doing a much better job than I would have expected. Now, I should have 1 more light shield here someplace. Yeah, that's 450. No on that. No on that. And then there's a medium shield over here. Well, I guess we can put him with a medium shield. Maybe have him carry something else. Yeah, the SMG did hit him with shock damage. So these little machine pistols are just friggin' baller. But yeah, I'm gonna throw another stun rocket into that hallway, just because if they ever do decide to run around the other side, I just would prefer to not deal with them. Although they regenerate, so that might not be the best choice, actually. One of you carrying flashes. Right. Can't guarantee his safety if he takes another shot. Dance for me, lizard! Dance! There we go. Yeah, the shield's looking pretty jacked up, but I've got 2 extras for him. Most of these shields were expected to be for this first turn. Or for this first area, anyway. First area looks to be clear. Let's go ahead and pop you back here, Bounce, because she's got pretty decent movement. This guy probably wants to go back and reload both his weapons here. Yeah, why don't you take the route this way? Blind biceps. You're gonna do some stuff. You're gonna take one of these rockets. And that's pretty much as we can really realistically dedicate to this. In fact, I don't think it's even worth sending another rocket down there now that I think about it. Alright, you go there, drop this one down, pick this one up. Yeah, he's going to be slowed down, but it'll be worth it. Walk you through the fire, and away we go. And yeah, with any luck, this guy just passes out, because he's taken a ton of damage at this point. I can't imagine that he's really got much left in the tank. I almost want to take another shot, because I'm really worried about that 150 on his shield. But if we take a crouch, this this armor should be immune to it. I think, anyway. Because I think it's like a fire SMG or something that he's got. Maybe it's a rifle. And, okay, that time it just decided to scatter amongst all the shields, so perfect. And we already have one of those, so no need to worry about that. I mean, so far, so workable, I think. It's still a developing situation, but I think we might at least get one of these educatey sorts and kind of see what happens. Unfortunately, the problem with that is that I also can't really test the tiles. Yeah, this guy has to just pop and go, I think. Let's aim right there. Good, he's suppressed, but he's really got to get out of here. Yeah, he should be able to get behind that guy. Yeah, he should save his flashbangs. Let's get you back here. Let's get you behind this guy. I'll get blind biceps over this way. And yeah, Gassy Wolf is just going to turn around. If a shot hits him, he should be able to take one more. I don't know if the damage is actually reduced from the shield, or like the shield just pops and it passes on to the next thing, or whatever else. Alright, this is a dangerous move because potentially a Reaper could just open the door. It's kind of what I've been keeping her back for. Because right now, if they open the door and they take those extra tiles, they should be able to get a few shots off before they get too close. So you are going to reload next round. You're going to go ahead and get going. Alright. And yeah, if this guy doesn't pass out by next turn, I'm probably just going to get the SMG on him, because he should be taking stun damage every round here. He's got a double cloud on him. Realistically, there shouldn't be too much he can do to... Alright, well, it didn't seem like I got a choice in the matter. There we go. So hopefully that was a KO. We'll find out in a moment. Oh, crap. That's what I was talking about. Alright. Now the question becomes, which direction did he attack from? Because he could be on her... I would assume that he's on her left, but could be wrong on that. And yeah, she's starting to take a ton. Wonderful. Alright. Okay, perfect, although worrying, because that's not as strong as I'd really hoped it would be. Can't really make it through there. Can you make it through here? Yeah, that seems safe enough. Yeah, let's get you over here. I'm going to want to check out this to see what this guy is. But what I need is 3 people over here pronto to get that door checked. I've kind of blocked off a lot of areas for myself. Alright. You need to reload, you need to drop this shield, and go get one that actually works. Okay. You're in fantastic shape, so you can get in there. Actually, it's funny, because these scenarios always kind of remind me of Golden Sun, of all things. It's just like, okay, you know, this guy's slightly charged up, you know, send them up to the front. Gotta go deal with that friggin' boulder, and then they get there, and they just get insta-squashed. Alright. Can I chuck a grenade in here? Will that do anything useful? Not really. I mean, I can chuck the grenade, it just won't do anything useful. There we go. And then there should be a tank for that right here. Alright. So we got it right there. I'll reload next round. And then once we can hold down that door, then we can do some more useful stuff. Until then, she's got to somehow stay alive. She's got medkits, so she just needs to get to somebody with hands. Alright, let's do this. No more Reapers through that door, please. Because I don't know if she'll be able to survive the next one. Oh, so I was briefly touching on this earlier, but as far as the upgraded Andron leader guys, my assumption is that once we get to that point, that's probably going to be advanced power armor, because I think that's all we're realistically missing here. Certainly feels like the missing link. Because as far as Sentinel and as far as Direwolf, I mean, they seem to be doing their job well enough. So, who knows? Anyway, there we go, let's patch up you. Throw this down, pick this one up. Oh no, we did the thing. Ah, crap. Alright. Are you bleeding still? Yes. Hopefully not as much. Hopefully we can get the shield guy over here. Because yeah, if we do something like this, they probably won't charge. And if we can set up a situation where we've got shotguns on the door already, then, you know, we're basically fine. These auto shotties will just shred practically anything, but... Anyway. Terror Warrior. Dark Sniper. So I want to point out, was this guy auto-firing a thing with 3-round bursts, but it only has 2 friggin' shots? I'm probably completely mixing that up with something, but it certainly feels that way. Alright. Put you there. Well, how's it going, Mr. Excited Toddler Mans? You on Little Tiny People Adventures? Trying to get my stick? This is my stick. Got like so we had a Swiffer we chucked out ages ago. It was, you know, it was all old and whatever else, and I kept the handle. Because this thing's it's just, you know what? It's just useful to have an aluminum stick. It's just handy, okay? Don't judge me. It's my stick. Like, every time I think about this thing, brings to mind that, the bad lip reading video, where it's like Yoda and his stick. You can't touch my stick. Here's my big boy stick. Yeah, that song's funny. Anywho, back to the failure at hand. Let's go down this way. It's alright, can you make it to the door? Yes. Can you? Yes. So, with any luck, let's see, that's a negative 45. She can make it to the door, no problem. So they can all stack up. This guy can be their backup, you know. However one backs up with a stun rocket, but whatever. Gassy Dead Wolf forgot to pick up a new shield. Go get on that. Mini Stats Derpingson, or Dopingson, because he kind of looks sort of dopey. He's going to go this way. Mini Balance with his very balanced stats that are no longer balanced because of his equipment. Alright, he's going to go that way. Everybody else is going to stand by for the moment. And hopefully we'll run into the same scenario as last time, where they're just sending one guy at a time, and we can just quickly sweep through everything. Probably going to be a bit more aggressive about it this time, because that really screwed me over last time, because I kept sitting by and waiting and waiting and waiting, and then we just ran into problems. Hello, Mr. Smiley Child. Hi. Hi. Mr. Goof. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Goof. Alright. Let's get this door barricaded. Too bad we don't have any actual bears for that barricading. Har har jokes. And there we go. Get all that in there. This is not a blowback door, right? Yeah, no. So, no blowback door. Let's put you here. Let's put you up here. We're still out of range of the Praetors, thankfully. So we know this room is nice and safe from them. Now, downside is we need supplies, something fierce. So what I'm going to do is, yeah, we're going to have these guys continue moving up here. But when it comes to Gassy Deadwolf, he's going to come back and he's going to have to bring what have we used so far. He's going to need to grab a couple mags, he's going to have to bring a heavy shield, and he's going to have to bring... I guess that's kind of it. We really just need enough supplies to get through to take this big room here. So it's basically a hallway, big room of some description, although this door's here, or that door's not there, so this is a thing. What's wrong? What's wrong, Mr. Dude Guy? What? What's up with you? What is your deal? You don't even know, do you? So what I was gonna say is that, yeah, this is a thing that we might have to deal with. Because, yeah, that hallway's gonna split, which means we're gonna have to split the party to deal with both sides. Which means we're gonna have to clear the middle, which might... Actually, I don't think it's gonna have the reactor in it. I don't think it can. You know, I don't actually know. But whatever, we'll deal with everything as it comes. Either way, for the time being, retreating and or saving and loading is just not an option, so onwards and onwards. Right. I don't know how you managed to take a shot already. Oh yeah, that one shot I took on accident. So you go there. Yeah, let's have the shotgun back up a little bit. Let's have the SMG up front. Because hot dang, those SMGs are sexy. Let's put you here. Mr. Where the hell am I from? Take your flamethrower. Seems like the Praetors are starting to get close, so that's a problem. Sure would suck to get a crit fail on a flamethrower guy, which I guess is part of the reason that this stun launcher might be good. You can just KO anybody that gets into that condition. Although, watch, they like mind-controlled a friggin' stun launcher guy. He's like, oh man, let me just turn around and just fire a rocket directly in everyone's face. Boy, that'd be fun! Alright, so let's pick up a Gauss, a mag, a second Gauss, probably more medkit. Do we need a flame tank? Yeah, we got one of those. Alright, so he'll start hauling that stuff over. We'll give him a second to populate this hallway, because I want to just kind of burst through there. From any stats dopings in here, I'm going to have him drop that stun launcher real quick, because I want to get this guy to the drop pad. If everything goes completely south and there's like one guy left panicking in a corner, I want to be able to leave with that guy. Hold on one moment. Little sassy daughter is being all mean to her brother over here. Got that sorted out. Hi there, Lexreal. How's it going? So yeah, we're doing the early fort raid again. So, by the way, since apparently more new folks have been coming into the XDiv run recently, basic deal for what I'm trying to do here. We are technically in Phase 3. We've got equipment largely from Phase 2 with some Phase 3 stuff unlocked, and then we've got, we basically got Phase 4 Fortress here. Basically, that just means that these guys can pretty much punch through our armor like it's paper, but in general, did we get this guy? Head and... Aw, corpse. Man. What is that crap? We got you all stunned and everything. That sucks. Oh well. Kind of starting to wonder if the gas method's even going to work then. Well, whatever. We're going to figure it out. Anyway, so what I'm trying to do is just kind of capture the last guy that we need for triggering endgame. And, yeah, we'll kind of get to that when we get to it. This guy's just grabbing stuff to run over. Minigun would be handy on somebody. Actually, I probably should bring another pocket med kit, too. Wouldn't be a bad idea. See, like, I wish that there was a little wagon or some crap that you could just bring with you. Alright, I'm gonna drop his shield down, so that he gets all his TUs for next turn. And then we're just gonna end the turn there. Yeah, so... Actually, I gotta remember to suggest that for Xeno 2 or something. It would be really, really nice to just have a loot wagon. Just like a little red wagon you can just bring along. Actually, I think I mentioned that for the Mars. So yeah, for Xeno 2, they've been talking about this thing called the Mars, that functionally speaking, it's supposed to be like the Hunter, except it's like a little one-tile drone thingy, which I think they talked about being able to have storage space in that thing, and then you just kind of, you know, bring it along, which would be really cool. Would love for that to be a thing. Right, probably won't be using the stun rocket, so let's... Oh, no. Oh, hell no, we're not doing this. Crap. Alright, we got a door and a hallway. Crap. Alright, well, we need to get this doorway blocked off, so... Let's get you in there. You can't. You can't. Oh, son of a dick. Alright, you can... Do we have a third one that can, or... Okay. So we can get that blocked anyway. That puts these three out of being able to attack for the moment. I'm gonna need many balance down here. So he's just gonna come down here, he's gonna watch this side. Flamethrower off to the side. Actually, yeah, let's just go ahead and put some fire down here. Okay, I couldn't hear if there's anything down there. I probably shouldn't have music on for this. And then, yeah, let's put the launcher here, because I'm probably going to have to put a stun right there. We'll see. We'll see. And then get rid of your reactions, because I don't want you doing anything stupid. And then we've left behind our stun launcher there. And this guy needs to drop his shield, needs to remember to pick it back up again. Alright, that's going to be our turn. Alright. Still sucks that we lost that head engineer. I really would have thought that would have done it, though. I mean, I guess... No, I think I would have had to use the shotgun for that, because I think it's if you hit them with enough stun, the shotgun does split damage. Which everything does split damage, but the shotgun does, like, more split damage or something. Whatever, we'll deal. For the moment, though, I need to get you this way, you this way. We're gonna have to blitz this room. Yeah, these two are just gonna have to hold this corner pretty much. Yeah, it's just, by the end game, it's not necessarily that you're like, running into all kinds of extra stuff. It's just the logistics are a bit more annoying. So it's, like, it's just that moment that everything starts taking longer. That it would... I feel like a little wagon thing would really mitigate that. And then you could name it Little Wagon Full of Pancakes, and then everything would be great, and everyone would be happy, and it's great. Everyone loves a wagon full of pancakes. I think Wagon Full of Pancakes already died on this run, though. Because I want to say he was one of the early units. Ooh, goody. Alright, we're getting all mentally jacked up. That's fun. Oh! Oh, Riri. Okay, we've just got a free power room here, so we can go ahead and pop that sucker on our way out. So, just kind of reiterate, I have zero intention of fully claiming the base. I'll do it if it somehow goes so well that that becomes realistic. But what I expect the outcome to be here is that we can barely get to the Praetor, can barely knock the guy out. We get like one turn to confirm whether he's actually knocked out. And then, with any luck, you know, maybe something happens from there, but I don't expect anything beyond that. Is it possible? Sure. But, you know, in reality, it's not something... It seems too good to be true to pull that off. And then we can just kind of pop this on our way out, and then, you know, done deal. Which actually, maybe we should just leave it here. Because we can come back for research anytime then. I mean, it's been a pretty handy, just spawn your own enemies kind of thing. Where it's funny because we're basically taking XCOM and turning it into Terraria at this point. It's like, oh, I need to create an enemy spawner with a giant, like, kill zone over here in order to go and collect all this different loot. Because unfortunately that... Oh, fine. Just panic then. It's like, oh man, I can go get a friggin' Easter egg machine gun, but I can only, it'll only spawn from the Easter Bunny if it's spawned on some, like, Apocalypse Day or some crap. God, that game's weird, but it's dang fun anyway. It's funny because I've never been any good at Terraria, but it's really fun to watch. Just like, I had an ex friggin' ages ago that was super into it, and kept trying to explain all these different mechanics and everything to me, and I was like, I don't understand. Like, I get it, but at the same time, I don't. So, like, I go make my little wilderness house and whatever else. I'm like, oh man, look, I put down a table, I got this little balcony right here, it's nice. Comes in, like, no, you did this all wrong. Starts, like, putting booby traps all over the house, and they just end up killing me. It's like, no, you gotta set this up right here, and you gotta set up all these death traps, and then the zombies come kick down your door, and then it's like, oh man, this game's way more brutal than I thought. Alright, where are we on this? Oh yeah? Can you go bring this to your sister? There you go give it to Sissy. You say thank you? Good job. Good job, Peanut. Good job, Munch. Good job giving Sissy her sky. Alright. Again, I don't know why I keep mashing quick save at the end of every turn, because, like, if we have to reload the save, we're just dead. There's no... if the game crashes, it basically just becomes who can make it to the friggin' escape pad. The only reason that this method... Well, I take that back. This method can work for taking the entire base. It's just that realistically, our main method here is that we gotta somehow get past all this without... Hang on, is this on fire still? Okay, that's relatively safe. So I'll put you there. I want to fire this down here, but probably shouldn't. Let's get a shield down this way. Get the heavy MG down this way. Get one flamethrower going this way. We're going to have defensive shotgun. So, shotgun and secondary flamethrower are going to be back here. Again, I don't want them reacting anywhere. Plans like this. They come around the corner, they'll probably try to chuck a grenade. These two should be able to take one of those. With this kind of accuracy, maybe it would land somewhere around here. And, I guess I should probably put this guy a few tiles up to kind of maximize the odds of that happening. This one can survive fire. He can just drop his shield, then you know, take a flamethrower turn. But okay. For now, though, I need to get you up here. I probably should have resupplied everybody before we started this. This guy's going to go ahead and drop their kit right here, I think. Or actually, no, he's going to pick up that shield, or he's going to drop the shield again, and then kind of have all their supplies. It's probably not the best way to do it, but it's alright. And yeah, shotgun's back here. This guy needs to face this way, so this will be considered their back. If a Reaper comes, it'll probably ignore all this crap. It'll either go here, or it'll try to go for that guy's back. I should have taken a corner tile for that. Because yeah, Reaper tile is always preferred to... I think they can only attack either if they have no way to attack without being invisible. They'll try to get invisible, and then if they are invisible, they'll always go for it. Is how I understand their AI works anyway. Oh, kiddo, what are you doing? Alright. Come on, nothing to attack. And we need to pop around the corner. I expect that door to be watched, just like it was last time. And just like it was the time before that. For some reason, this middle door just always has people on it. When they assigned a lot of things to this, I assume there's certain areas that they specifically told the AI to defend. Or maybe it's just that type of door. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's more mechanical stuff to it. Either way. Okay. So it would be too long of a run to run all the way around the corner. Thankfully, this door is locked. This is nothing short of a miracle, because this is what I was worried about earlier. So okay, let's pop you back here. Let's get the second shield over here. A Reaper can come by, we can deal with it. But I need to get a stun rocket down that hallway. And I need to do it quick. Let's have this over here. There's like, they see this. Hold on one moment. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll just have him drop that stuff there, because we're probably going to have to resupply right after this. So current plan, we're probably going to have to take another turn to get in position, so one shield stays out here, blocks right there, we get the stun rocket ready to run around the corner, pop a shot, pops it right there, and then we kind of deal with stuff as it develops. Alright. And let's see what happens here. Oh, what do you got here? Oh, is it your drawing book? Here, look, we draw a little birdie on here. Go like that, and we put the little tiny wingies, and then we put a little beak. Yeah, look at that. We made a birdie. You draw some stuff, Mr. Man? You want to draw some stuff? Alright. Let's see if he wants to draw some stuff. Blind biceps is probably going to have the best odds here. So this is a particularly good spot for him. We can get the rocket down here. Are you overwhelmed at all? No, you're pretty decently not burdened. So this might be a tempting shot, it might be a tempting grenade. I'm hoping it's neither. But this basically is 45, I think like 60% or something like that, and then he has a shield on top of that. Get another shield back here, blocking that angle. And these guys who are gonna not do anything. For the time being, anyway. Alright. Put you right there, and then put you right here. And I think we should be okay. Yeah, mini balance does nothing, speeding tour does nothing. Her reflexes should still suck. Yeah, negative 17, so that's never gonna happen. Anywho, let's smash that pointless quick save and move on to the next one. So, are you guys gonna give up the fact that you're hiding around the corner? What are you doing, kiddo? Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Yeah, you know, it must be a little boy thing. So with, yeah, with my daughter, with all the other kids I've seen, there was never an instance where I saw that they were just completely throwing a fit of the highest order over absolutely nothing. Yeah, there we go. Knew it! So now they gotta charge forward, or they gotta eat that gas. Unfortunately, it landed in a bad spot, so it didn't get all the tiles. Which sucks, but at least we know that we can run down there and ruin their day at any given point. Let's see, this guy's still good on his shoddy mags, but should go ahead and pick up one more. There we go. Oh. Alright. Who needs a flame tank? You need a flame tank. So let's go ahead and get you in there. Probably gonna leave the heavy med kit, and I don't think I have anyone that can carry it. Unless, by chance, you can carry it if you drop this. Yes, if he drops these two, he can carry it pretty well. So we'll do that. You never know when that 1 point will make a difference, so we'll go ahead and... Actually, no, we're going to leave that in his pants. Let's go ahead and do that. And the other Goss is who knows where at the moment. Alright, he's going to go pick up his other Goss mag, which leaves 2 medkits and a plasma there. In fact, maybe he's better off carrying this plasma instead. Yeah, there we go. 'Cause he's already got ammo on him. Alright. I'm going to put this one down this way. Now, let's put you here. Let's put you back a couple tiles. Actually, just one tile, probably. Alright. What else? What else? Okay. We'll leave it right there. So, what are y'all gonna do? Because I don't think I can spare any more fire rockets for this. It's either they're down or they're not. I need to still have the materials to actually take on the end there. But I do have that shock cannon thing. Alright, wherever that is, I need to go pick it up. So Many Balance is actually going to go back and look for that. Because I think it was... I want to say it was one of these guys that was carrying it. Alright. So, first order of business. We'll run around the side here. Burninate. Okay. Didn't hear anything happen. This guy's gonna reload. And you're gonna take up a position right here. Dead Wolf is gonna go here. Shoddy's gonna go behind him. Flamethrower is gonna waste all their TUs. Alright. And hopefully that's good. Good. So you just stop right there. He's taking a few hits, it'll be nothing too severe. I think they can only take like up to 50 per tile, and they've got over 1,000 health in some cases that I've seen so far. At least I think they've had more than that. I think sometimes they'll end up taking damage even after they're already dead, but either way. Child, what are you doing? No. No. Go pick it up. Alright. Nobody needs Reapers in their day, so let's just delete that. If they sent a Reaper, they probably also sent a Lizard. But either way, I'm going to back these guys up a little bit. You're going to continue looking for that cannon. And there's that stun launcher. Okay, I need to keep remembering that for the future. Alright. This is stable so far. But all it takes is a turn for a Reaper and a Lizard to get through while somebody's panicking at the wrong time. Yeah, there we go, we already got a panic. So, like, if they came through now, we would have had a bad time. And actually, part of the reason that I have this like this, I was kind of hoping to maybe turn them around, but more than likely, first enemy, they want to attack them from the back, they go around here. These guys should be able to take shots. The HMG is pretty unlikely, but the rest of them are relatively likely to happen. Let's put the launcher back. Let's put the shotty up here. SMG here. Oh, Gaga, you say? Man, I never thought about it that way, but that makes a lot of sense. Right, so we're going to check out this guy, and then if it was this one, they're toast. So, away we go, next turn. Send me your units one at a time! I feel like overall our kill count has been a lot higher this time through, though. I'd you know, do the whole exit out and check thing, but that's gonna go badly if I do that. Unfortunately, yeah, we already know that we already missed out on the head engineer, which sucks, which actually tells me that... Hang on, so who the hell's the professor then? I figured that was the engineer's final variant or something. But anyhow, so just for the sake of counting it up, we got 1, 2, 3 that were over here. Fourth guy, fifth, 6, 7, 8, presumably. 9. I think there was another one for... Yeah, 10 over here. 11, 12. Is that it? No, wait. Then we got 13, 14, 15. Yeah, okay, so we've got a decent chunk in there. I think last time they had 40 or so. Really don't like doing this because it's risky every time. See, Professor was a guest on the SS Minnow when it was marooned on a desert island. Oh man, just Xenonauts is secretly the secretly the sequel to Gilligan's Island. Oh, that's awesome. It's just like eventually they evolved into lizard people and Heridians and crap. Just like Gilligan became the Cesians. What happened? Oh, he mated with enough salamanders that he made space aliens, I guess. And then the professor just got grumpy enough that he lizardized. This actually sounds believable for an old-timey myth. Alright, was it the ion? I think it was the ion cannon. Anyway, so yeah, let's pick that up. We've only got 2 shots in the dang thing, but it's useful anyway. As much as it would be very, very nice to have the situation look a little bit better, either way, we're gonna have to keep that ion cannon on hand for later. Gilligan was a bit freaky. Yeah, I guess. So then what? Did all the ladies of the team turn into the Reapers somehow? It's like one of them became the queen and became the Xenomorph queen. Just started spawning out Xenomorphs. Oh, man. I love this new version of the story. Ah. The problem is, I got other stuff to do, but I can't actually reload this thing without just instantly causing it to end. Awesome. Okay. We gotta start heading down this hallway, though. Because I can't really risk any more of this fire shenaniganry, so I'm gonna stick him right there. Put you there, put you there. What I want to do is just bait whatever's around the corner. Oi! Hey, guys! Oh, hold on, one moment. They're both trying to kind of chill out over here in the corner. Well, not really a corner. It's more like the little L shape of a couch. They've all got their little chairs and pillows and things. And yeah, apparently he slightly touched her pillow. She's like, no, it's mine. You can't touch it. Oh, for crap's sake. One moment. Alrighty, there we go. There's our lizard. Ah, crap. Well, that's hopefully survivable, but at least we baited him out. So, if that stun rocket had originally gone around the corner, we would have been just fine, not had to do this at all. Flamethrower should be able to hit him. He's going to be bleeding for round. Oh yeah? Is that slide fun? Yeah? Gotta tell Dada how fun the slide is. Best investment for a kid ever, by the way. They have these like $9 slides at Walmart or wherever it was. Just, they cost nothing and they love them. Okay, you need to take a big boy move right here and go right over here. Do not hit your guy. You're going to take some damage from the fire. There we go. He's going to be gone. Shieldman here. Do you have a medkit on you? No. So you need to bail out of here. Because I cannot lose a sentinel suit to this. Alright. You can turn, which should make this move safe. Which means you put that here, which means you get over here. As a reactionary thing, you get over this way. You still kind of just hang out. You go this way and waste all your points. This is very much tempting a grenade from them, but I'm thinking if they had more, they probably would have sent it. So if there is more, it's not immediately available to them. And then I just want to bring this ion over here and drop it on top of this stun launcher. That way we've got both of them in one little pile. That's all we really need. Okay. And yes, I know, this is the same thing I was saying last time. We cannot do this exact thing all over again. But once again, it didn't quite do its job immediately. And I should have brought shock charges, but I didn't want to waste any resources on making them this time, because I want to try this gas method. Because this method is pretty... I don't want to say cheap, but a lot cheaper than the other one. And yes, I realize the math that I'm potentially endangering, like, 150 alloys worth of stuff for the purpose of saving 6 or so, but still, don't worry, it makes sense. It makes more sense in my head. Right, you go that way. Do you have one of those medkits? Yeah, you do. Alright, go patch them up. And then, ideally, we'd be getting our fireproof guys through to go deal with that right now. So I just need to know if there's something over there first. Yes, there is. Do you have anything? No. But there's a very reasonable chance... If we turn that off... Okay. There's a very reasonable chance he's just going to see this and go try to run around the corner. So yeah, let's put you here. I wouldn't imagine he'd try to do a short-range throw. Yeah, let's put you right here specifically. So hopefully he'll run up, he'll try to shoot, and hopefully it'll all bounce off the shield, because I think the shield uses your armor stats, but I don't know for sure. I would like to get this SMG in here, but can't, because, you know, fire. Yeah, this guy's a wolf, unfortunately. See, this one's got a flamethrower. I'm not worried about not having this loaded for the next round. But I would like to get him out of here. So let's get you here. Let's get you up this way. Because if this guy does hit her, it'll just bounce right the hell off. Alright, you're going to protect the medic. Should be everyone protected. Alright, I screwed up where I was going to drop this thing, but screw it, here's going to be good enough. Because I need to get him back into doing stuff. I think Stun Pink Style, I haven't used him in a while. I'm just going to send him back to probably go and handle a few things. So they're going to go ahead and drop all of their equipment, and I want them to be... first off, I need them dragging that unconscious guy over to the pad. What are you doing, kiddo? What? What are you doing, Mr. Gruntings?
I need crackers. I want crackers.
You want crackers?
Crackers.
Okay, you got it. Alright, be right back. Alrighty, time to have us a barbecue. Right, you want to explain why that didn't hit him? Right, well that sucks. It's fine. Still workable. Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Well, that's a little frustrating. That's alright. Get our medic up here. Patch her up. So she's all in tip-top shape right now. I wish that flamethrower would have friggin' hit, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. So he's probably just going to burst fire there, or he's going to retreat. Excuse me. That's what I thought. Alright. Fire sniping sin. You go ahead and double check that that's actually one of the full medkits. Because I think that other one might be empty, isn't it? No, it isn't. Okay. I'll go ahead and throw that down. And then pull yourself up this way. We still need that minigun. And I think I'm going to go ahead and send... what's that? I think I'm going to send Fast Speeding to our back to get that minigun. And Mini Balance needs to get back up front here. As long as we can claim this doorway, we've got some stuff. Now, you might be wondering why I didn't just fire at him directly. What? What's the issue? Apparently there's no issue. Anyway, two things. First of all, he was right here, so there's a decent chance that it could have, like, crit failed, hit the wall, and vaporized all three of them. For another thing, it's a 9-tile area. Usually just guaranteed sets all 4 on fire. For whatever reason, it just missed these last ones, so I must have been targeting the wrong tile. Which is weird, because then that also should have killed him. But then also, I didn't want to aim at the door, because then that could potentially open us up to whatever's back there. I just hope this turn didn't just screw this all up. Oh, come on! Why you gotta throw that grenade, huh? Why you gotta be like that? Alright, well, we know we got at least one dickhead lizard in there. Got partially shredded armor. Now, I don't know why sometimes they show up like they've got this weird, you know, black cloak type situation around them. I always figured that there was some shielded variant of them, but I haven't actually seen it now that I think about it. Like, it always kind of makes it look like they've got this ominous black glow on them, you know? Don't know if anybody who's maybe more familiar with the mod knows what that's all about. Like, I assume it's probably some kind of just graphical issue where maybe something didn't get cut out right. But who knows? It's nice calming music. The music is coming through, isn't it? Just to be clear on that one. Alright, finish up your turn. I know you're moving around, doing all your shuffly-wuffly things. Can you hear the music? Okie doke. Can never tell with the audio. Not to mention, it's like, there's the game audio, there's the computer audio, there's the actual audio that's recording, and then there's the separate audio that's on the headset that my kids love to mess with, so I never know what's what. Alright, come on. Oh, friggin' hell no. Oh, no, 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 no. It happened, didn't it? Ah, crap. Alright, so basically what's going on right now, more than likely anyway, it's looking like we had a melee lock. So basically, melee enemies have a chance to just lock the game. I never thought of this as a possibility in this particular planning. It's actually why the hunter wasn't originally supposed to be where it was. Originally, it was just supposed to be blocking the door and then do that whole rocket standoff thing at the very end, but there was an opportunity for a really nice snipe at the very first round, so I just took it. Yeah, crap. Alright, well, hopefully we got enough flamethrowers to pull it off now, because they coming right for us. Crap. Alright, let's Alt F4 this mess. Oh boy. We're about to have a bad time, okay? Alright. Let's see what happens. Because, yeah, the first thing that happens... Do you want to fix this automatically? Sure. So we're about to have a last stand in a hallway. Because, yeah, basically what happens, the reason that I was kind of iffy about it, the hunter, at this point, despawns, because it's just basically a wreck. It counts as a prop that wasn't there to begin with, as I understand, which basically just causes it to instantly disappear if this situation occurs. So, yeah. Alright, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Alright. So, okay, we're still on this turn. So, we know that there's at least 2 Reapers and a Terror Soldier that are going to be coming around the corner. Oh, and the problem was we were about to go grab a bunch of things. Crap. Okay. So, new plan. I need to have Corporal Mini Balance. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to bring him back, just kind of have him grab whatever, really. We're going to have Corporal Mini Balance sit right here, probably about here, and then we'll have Fire Sniping Sin right here. The 2 of them should be able to deal with those 3. Gonna have Pink Style, I don't know what we're going to do with him exactly. Oh, wait, is it going to be that kind of bug, too? So sometimes... Actually, wait, no, it's not going to be that kind of bug. Okay, there was a weird Ironman bug in the original game where if this situation happened, where the game just kind of soft-locked on you, I guess it technically was CE, not the super original. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So there was a weird thing that would happen where you could... where you could wind up in a situation that, like, your units would all get shot at and take injuries and whatever else, and that would gladly save, but it wouldn't save any of the stuff you did, and you would just basically start a second turn with no TUs. So basically, you were just wiped because the game said screw you. It sucked. My first time through the game, that happened, and it ended the campaign pretty much full stop. Because, yeah, it brought in, like, all the best stuff that I had at once, and then just, yeah. It was this friggin' industrial map. Like, let's use this as a thing. Like, we had the dropship right here. There was a big old building right here. Everyone's going through, you know, they take some reaction shots, and they kind of just barely miss those shots, and they, you know, take some shots through the window and get them, and then move on, and everything's looking all good. And then the game gets stuck. And so it comes back to this turn. And so it's like, okay, you know, that kind of sucked. So I go back here. This time they take those shots through the window. They just get shot. They just die. So I'm frustrated at that point, so I'm like, okay, screw it, Alt F4, this is bullcrap. And then it's like, oh no, now no one has any TUs. It's like, nope, nope, we get a free turn. And so then it gets stuck on that following turn, and then they once again spawn with no TUs, and it was like, ah, crap. That could have gone better, basically. Alright, let's see if this guy still takes the grenade here, because there's a possibility that he won't. Especially if we move you right here, maybe? Nah. Alright, just watch him roll high and vaporize everybody. I'm hoping because he's got guaranteed shots on this one, he'll just try to take that damage instead. We'll see. You're a terrible person. Then again, I guess you're a lizard, so you wouldn't be a person. Dang lizards that aren't people. What can you do, right? What? Are you kidding me? I'm not gonna lie, pretty salty about that. Because that is a 0% chance to hit. Because the game frickin' soft-locked. But now I'm kind of piecing in my head whether he actually would have gotten his turn or not, or if he decided to do something else because their first turn was entirely different. Actually, no, you know what? No, he wouldn't have done that throw because I moved that guy one tile forward, so... Well, there goes one of our flamethrowers. Rude. Game. Rude. Alright. Let's throw that down. We've still got you with a flamethrower, so that's something. I need you to stand up, though. I can't make it around that corner and still do stuff, so she's still bleeding. I'm gonna leave her like that. They've both used their grenades. If we can set up something like this, they will be... Oh, crap, right, you're not immune to fire. Okay, never mind. Back it up, back it up. Let's get you out of there. We need more medical supplies, which we can't get now. Boy, oh boy, this is not ideal. Okay, alright, we're gonna have to pull the injured people back. These guys have to go this way. You're gonna go this way. And yeah, it would be one of my people in Dire Wolf that has to make the long run here, so they're going to be in pretty bad shape for that. Okay, okay. Right. Oh, we still got 7. This is workable. These 3 need to focus on blocking this door. Once that's done, I can dedicate everybody else towards this, but for the time being, they gotta block that door. I think some of our neighbors fell down the stairs again. Why do they do that so often? They're stairs, they're not that complicated. Alright. Next turn. Alright. On the plus side, since I got about 30 minutes before I gotta get to work, I suppose this also opens up the thing that, since the hunter's already gone, well, we just have to deal with the onslaught that's coming. Oh, cool, yeah, you just go ahead and panic. That's awesome. Yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. That's the time for that. Yeah, it would be real cool if I could get this guy over on the other side so they could flank, but... ain't gonna happen. Let's pop you in here. Right. And this one's still bleeding. You got any meds? No. Alright, we can't do anything with this until she's fixed. let's make that happen. Odds of getting overrun by Reapers this turn are pretty low. Let's go ahead and slap you with a medkit. Enough to stop the bleeding? No. Okay. Go back, throw it down, get ready to fight. He's got nothing. I think he's got medicals, yeah. Right. Ah! Brax, no! Alright. Is that enough to do it? No. What the hell? Are you the one with the medical splint? Who's got the... Did nobody pick that up or something? Beautiful. Okay, so this is going all completely haywire. Right. So he got vaporized. All his stuff's gonna be gone. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna retreat back here. So there's two lizards with spent grenades. Not too much for them to do. You're gonna go here and hope that this works out somehow. He's gonna panic. What? No, 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 no! What the hell, man? What the hell? 1 in like 1,000? Okay, I'm gonna need clarification. Any, Spuddening or anyone here? Because I was specifically told that's like a 1 in 1,000 chance to happen. And they not only fired, they fired twice. As in, they can't fire twice. When I use them, they can only fire once. So what the hell was that? Unless they're in a Predator suit or a Buzzard suit, they cannot fire twice. And I basically just had 3 units die for no reason. Does anyone know what the hell that was? Actually, hang on. I think I have... Alright. One quick second. Let me see if I can get some clarification on this. Alright. There we go. Asked somebody who would know. Want to become famous by followers primes. Dang it. Go away, Thomas. Alright, how do I... Yeah, block the douche. There we go. Alright, so now the question basically becomes, what do we do in this situation? because could still play the we could play it as it lays rules, and then just basically redo all this stuff. We could do we could do for when the soft lock happened, because I was kind of expecting it to happen again, but no. Man, this is so stupid. This is so stupid. All right, let's do this thing. I don't even know what we have left to pull this off with, because this entire plan went haywire out of nowhere, but whatever, let's see what happens. He didn't even have TUs, though, now that I think about it. Didn't I spin him around? Think it would warrant a redo? See, I don't even know what to make of that situation exactly. Because, okay, do we have anyone with a flamethrower still left, right? Because I want to show you what I mean. Or did all of them get destroyed? Alright, let's do this real quick, because I want to show you what I mean at least. Alright. So, let's go back. Just take a quick peek. Alright, so, this whole situation, right? Okay. Wait, no, fire... Okay, so was Fire Snipingson... He's the one with the shotgun, so he can fire twice. Who's got the flamethrower? Alright. Oh, wait, how... Why can he fire twice? Because I thought when I gave that to anyone... Yeah, like... Hang on, who else has it? Because I think these are supposed to be 55% TUs for when they fire. Right? Now I'm confused. Because I know... Okay, so I was using Predator and Buzzard suits specifically because I could fire twice. And then... hang on, let me see if there's a reply real quick. So yeah, why would he be able to... Oh, where's that flamethrower? That's how this happened. So he was over here. I thought he was facing the wall. That's what it was. He was facing the wall, but then... He still would have needed 16 to fire, so... How would he have enough points? Is 5 enough for him to turn around with it? I don't know. Anyway, alright, I'll put it up to a vote. I'll put it up to a vote as far as what to do on that one. So if anybody else feels like voting, continue, or, like, which one to go with. Because, like, I'm okay redoing the entire thing, or just doing from here, or what, but... I don't know. I don't know what to make of that whole situation. Anyway, hang on, be right back, because I gotta go take the puppy out. Alright, tell you what, got a better idea. I'm gonna put it up to a bit of a vote, kind of off stream here. Gonna go get my work stuff done a bit earlier than I expected. And yeah, gonna put it up to a vote, see what people want to see done with the run. I'm okay with either. It's just kind of frustrating to see that kind of situation happen. Where it's like, you know, somebody friggin' nails a 0% shot. Okay, so to kind of explain why I'm saying 0%, by the way. So whenever you're throwing around a corner, every time that I've put somebody around a corner like this, they can't make this throw at all. It's not even a thing. Like, you do not even get the option. Let's see if I can show that somehow. Like, if I do this, like, actually that wouldn't show it, would it? Do you have one? Yeah. Good. No, you don't even have anything. Who has points? Okay, I'm going to leave it to do whatever for a turn, and then show you what I mean. Because that one, you know, whatever. First turn locked up. So basically the options that I'm putting out there for the moment are either to continue from the one where everything went completely haywire. Also, that thing happened again, and apparently this would have happened anyway, so that wasn't... looking at the angle here, yeah, no, actually that one's fine. But as far as the whole, I'm gonna turn around Berserk, take points I don't have to double shot and vaporize half the team, that is a completely different story. So kind of what I'm... Yes, thank you, little puppy. I know, I know. Anyway, so... So I've... Basically what I'm trying to clarify here is I was told that Berserk was removed, but since it couldn't mechanically be completely removed... Hold on, just 1 second here. Alright, yeah, Puppy's just gonna do their puppy thing right now. Anyhow, so to kind of explain what I'm putting up to a vote here. What I was told is that, yeah, Berserk was removed, but because it couldn't be completely removed, it has like a 1 in 1,000 chance. Now, this would be like the second stream in a row where Berserk has gone and done its thing. So I'm not sure if something's gone screwy somewhere, because it's just not a thing that's supposed to happen, so it's not really something you plan for anymore. Which, granted, I've lost units every single time that Berserk has happened. They're almost always holding a flamethrower close to a wall for some reason. Like that one lady that just vaporized herself because she was standing next to a hedge and thought it would look better with herself splattered all over it. And... Anyway, God dang it, hold on a sec. Alright, anyway. So, to kind of finish what I was saying here. So yeah, to my understanding, it was, like, removed as much as it could be removed, right? So it's happened twice in a row, so I don't know if something's gone wrong with it or whatever else. But basically my mentality on this whole thing is, okay, this whole situation here is inevitable anyway. Like, we're in a situation where it's unlikely that we can actually lose the campaign. It's just a matter of how long it takes to get to this frickin' guy over here. Which, several times now... My goodness. By the way, joys of newborn puppy. They think that is a good idea. Hold on. There we go. Alright, they're chilled out. Alright, so yeah, I'm basically going to put it up to a vote. I'm going to say if two people vote for one thing or the other, that's what I'm going to go with. So again, option A is just continue on with everything, with everybody getting barbecued, leave, come back, do it all over again, respawn the base several times. Option B, continue on from here, likely still going to result in a similar scenario, but at the very least, you know, it'll be, you know, something a little different. What I was trying to say about that throw earlier, because I kind of misunderstood how it went, is that this throw right here is impossible. However, that one would be, and it looks like they were throwing from there. I guess for the sake of showing what would happen in that scenario. I guess actually you can't throw, can you? Can you? Are you able to make it over there? By the way, this isn't, like, for the purposes of the run. I just want to show what happens. So, like, this... No, well, I mean, maybe. It's still 45, 45. I'm actually starting to wonder if they even rolled those chances. This kind of feels like a couple times they didn't. Anyway, anyways, so, you know, could continue from this quick save here. Yeah, I guess out of curiosity, let's also test this out. Because I want to see if they're actually running out, or if maybe for some reason it decided to stay. And just gun down this door, maybe. Nope. And yeah, this is why I was trying to bait out their shots, because more than likely they would do almost nothing. And that's why I was hoping to have a flamethrower up front, because then they could just barbecue all the lizards, but whatever. And yes, I know, I'm looking forward in the base a little bit, but I didn't want to see all this. I thought it was just the two of them. All that I'm trying to do is see if the hunter actually did disappear, or maybe if for some reason the other vehicles are the only ones that do that. I don't know. I just want to see what happens, more or less. So, we'll see. Just ignore all this. Tell me, is it despawned? Yeah, okay, so it did despawn. Just wanted to be clear. Just to kind of show you that, yeah, that's not physically there anymore. You can just run straight through that. Which actually, I probably could have tested it this way, huh? Although, weird, look at that. You can actually test where... Oh, man! I gotta remember that's cheesable in the future. That, yeah, it'll actually tell you where enemies are if you try to run through those tiles. That's hilarious. Gotta remember that for sure. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and put her up to a vote here. Do we continue from the one where... by the way, feel free to vote here, there, anywhere. So we've got one vote for just use the good one. Test run? No. So basically... okay, so Sven Dragon. Actually, good timing on that. Because I'm basically trying to get a vote. This right here is just a... like... I didn't want to see all of this or see what's up there. I just wanted to, A, confirm that this does in fact despawn the Hunter, because I never tested it with the Hunter. But the situation that happened is that, yeah, I had a guy that basically went over here with a flamethrower facing the wall. I thought he could only fire once. Apparently he turned around. Now that I'm looking at it, I think his armor gives him the ability to fire twice. He turned around, berserked, and just deleted half the team. Including himself. So, pretty much went from everything's going decently to utterly impossible in about half a second. But the thing that made no sense is that, yeah, he, from what I could see, because he was standing where this guy was, I don't really know how he could fire all the way, you know, everywhere, delete himself, delete these two, like, just out of nowhere. So, to my understanding, when it comes to Berserk, I was told that, and again, just let me know if this is something that, you know, that I'm completely misunderstanding, but to my understanding, it was removed as much as it could be. Oh, Wolf Armor makes weapon fire cost 15% less to use. Oh. Okay, I knew Direwolf did that, I didn't pay attention the Wolf did that, that's pretty awesome. Well, I mean, not in that case, but still. So, to my understanding, Berserk was removed as much as it could be, so it was reduced to like 1 out of 1,000 and isn't supposed to happen or something? Am I right on that, or do Praetors have the ability to make people Berserk? Obviously it's come up every now and then, but basically what I'm deciding on is I have 2 saves here. One is the quick save before all this stuff happened, which one way or another, you know, I already know... this isn't like I'm trying to cheese the base. Well, I am trying to cheese it in one way. Let me take a step back. First of all, there was a melee softlock. So the way that I was cheesing this base was to use this Hunter right here. The melee softlock forced me to reload, which then caused this to suddenly be an issue again, which means I can no longer go back and resupply people. So... that was part A, you know, frustrating, but whatever, so I was lining people up here to deal with that soft lock. Then, basically the game just froze. So, was lining people up here to deal with that. At which point, this guy gets grenaded, which for some reason causes this guy to berserk, going from his, like, 99 whatever. I think he was running 99 at the time, but anyway, whatever. He goes from max morale to, I'm gonna vaporize my entire team, just kind of because I guess they really liked whoever the hell this, I think it was like Beefington or whoever was over here. Anyway, whoever it was, they liked him a whole bunch apparently. So they just go and like mass murder their entire team. So what I was deciding was whether to continue on with that doomed timeline where everyone got vaporized out of like a 1 in 1,000 chance, or you know, or to go with the thing right before it happened. Because, again, from what I understand, it's not supposed to be intentional. So you kind of see where I'm coming with this? Like, I'm not sure which one would technically count as the quote-unquote honest option here. Because on the one hand, I got screwed over by a softlock, which caused a situation where everybody died. But not because of the thing that the softlock unleashed directly, but because of the 1 in 1,000 thing that happened over here. See, Berserk isn't 1 in 1,000, my experience more around 1 in 100, but remember, you're using low to very low rank troops. I actually went and got everybody's bravery up a whole bunch. So, like, running 82, 63, 80, 63, 65, 62, 112. I think 63 here is the lowest. The one that failed was... hang on, let me find them. The one that failed was a 65, so, I mean, yeah, granted, he's going to be pretty low, but still, comparatively speaking, like, privates give negative... really? Oh, right, that was in the tooltip forever ago, you're right. totally forgot about that. But yeah, no, he actually, this was basically the turn right after this, because what I had done is I moved him over here. It was okay, so he was at 99 plus. Then this guy gets hit with a grenade. I move him over here someplace, right? Facing the wall. And I thought I moved... So, okay, so from what I'm understanding, I moved him over here. So he would have already used some to use. He's facing the wall, so he needs to spend at least 4 to turn around, and then he fired here and here. Right, he fired twice. One time he hits the wall, one time he goes all the way through. So, so I guess he would have gotten fresh to use there. I guess he gets hit by psionic stuff or some such, which reduces him down, but then he berserks and then just hits here, and then eventually just burns himself plus somebody else here. So yeah, it was kind of like a weird situation that I wasn't sure whether that counts as the game breaking or not, because, again, it was like one thing led to another thing, led to another thing, So kind of what it boils down to is which one do I go with? Do I go with this scenario? Well, not this one exactly. So there's this save, where they got all vaporized, or do we go with the other one, where the other stuff happened? Because, like, originally it was a bug that led to a maybe bug. Anyway, so, yeah. Kind of a weird scenario here. So I was kind of just putting it up to a vote as to which to go with. This is going to be option A, aka the doomed timeline, and then this is going to be option B, aka the probably still doomed timeline, but at least we get to test out the thing I wanted to test. But let's see, 32 times fire equals 32 to use, turnaround equals 4 to use, which is 36. Yeah, I did that math earlier. I thought they got hit with a psionic thing, which I would have assumed lowered their TUs a little bit. But here, this is option B, the soon-to-be doomed timeline. Because basically these two get hit with a grenade one way or another because they've got 100% accuracy. So he throws it, can't miss it, he gets hit by whatever, the guy comes around the corner, hits him. But yeah, so... And he throws his, kills that guy. Or I guess he doesn't die, whatever. He's gonna die, one way or another. Because this isn't... I'm not saying this is the one we're going with. Like I said, I'm putting it up to a vote. 2 votes towards either one, and that's what I'm going with. I'm pretty sure this guy's dead anyway. And I gotta go handle work stuff, so... Basically just kind of taking a vote right now as far as which one to go with. Think Salt is screwing with irrational thinking? Possible too. But no, my irrational thinking was this whole scenario happened from a melee softlock bug. Because I was going through this whole thing with the thought of, okay, I'm not gonna load any saves, or I'm not gonna ever load. We got to do this in one shot. I've been saying this this entire time, which yeah, created a. Well, I mean, I was preparing for dealing with that scenario, had a whole plan in place, and the game's like, nah, but everybody died though. So yeah, but anyway, yeah, like right now. After that turn, he didn't even get brought down to 77. He's at 91 still. So... that? I mean... What's with Apex and Circle being the best OST in the series? Because it's awesome, that's why. Actually, let's play some Apex and Circle real quick while we're waiting. Alright, so... Svendrigan, is your vote Doom timeline then? Because, yeah, so currently we have 1 vote for load the quick save, another one for just stick with the barbecue timeline. It's alright, Gamma. I already got it. Oh, what is this, the 8-bit version or something? You're trying to send me the 8-bit version. I mean, my mentality on this whole thing at this point is basically, I don't think we can lose the campaign anymore. It's just a matter of how long it takes. So yes for Doomline, cheating is for pussies. Alright, fair enough. So. Alright. Does that count as cheating, though, if the game cheated? It did the soft lock bug. We wouldn't have ever been in that situation if not for that. Actually, I probably should explain what I'm talking about, huh? So, Spendragon. The melee soft lock bug happened right before the quick save. That's why I have it. Because this guy didn't come around the corner that time. Well, I mean, he might have, but there was a Reaper that got stuck somewhere, which is the only reason I was reshuffling these people in the first place. Nothing was risked, nothing was gained. Hello? They are a pile of ashes. A bunch got risked. So, alright, so instead the goal just becomes we fight out of here in that situation. Because it's no longer viable in that case. But it's not to say that it was all for nothing either. So if we go Doom Timeline, and by the way, Gamma, that's usually my policy on these kinds of things. This is why I'm putting it up to a vote. Because on the one hand, I want to say, like, you know, just no matter what, the game does what the game does. On the other hand, it never would have happened if it wasn't for the soft lock. So, anyway. So, basically what the goal turns into is we have a captured black lizard over here. So we got to fight our way out, punch all these dudes. We've got all our extra stuff over here. I do have the means to do this again. We lost a few things here, but anyway. So, was memeing, rude. Well, I'm sorry. I'm going to start quoting Doge if that's the case. But anyway, Gamma, do you have a vote on which timeline to go with? Because right now, technically, we got one vote for each, so that's one more vote for either. And if nobody votes, I'm going to assume that Sharon would probably vote for, like, everyone died instantly, just instantly vaporized. Think you might have cheesed the AI so much this run that they're starting to learn the cheese moves from you? Okay, all I was voting for was I have a base raid that I'm trying to do. It's basically this mission and then endgame, and that's all that has to be done to technically win this campaign. I have the air game set up enough, like I even went and built up a bunch more just hunters with focus type stuff there, that I can more or less faceplant jets into UFOs and never have a chance of losing the campaign anymore. So functionally speaking, what it comes down to is just how long does it take to do this. So, oh, you don't even know what the day is today? It's my birthday. You should totally send me a free Ferrari. But no. So yeah. That's kind of why I keep doing this base over and over, because for Phase 3 stuff, there's two goals that I actually want to capture. I'm not doing the Cesian thing because Xenomorphs they take forever. Like, lately, I will say it has been kind of wearing on me how friggin' long it takes to do some stuff in the endgame. Like, I absolutely love the whole setup and everything, but then after a while it's like, okay, like, I get it. We did the strategy thing. Like, I took 3 lunch breaks in the time that it took to do this UFO. let's just get on with it already. No, it's not even remotely close to my birthday. Actually, come to think of it, it's not too far away. It's like a month and a half away. Anyway, so what was I doing here? So yeah. If there's no other votes from the other folks here, I'm just going to assume that Sharon would probably double the everybody dies situation, and then just go back and then get the B team, come back here again, maybe run a shuttle or something. I don't know. We'll see. Or hell, worst case scenario, we just wait for Phase 4 to come, and then we wait for a bigger UFO to come, and then we capture that, and we already gotta do a... If I'm doing the whole research thing, then we want to do a, like a cruiser or something with, or not a cruiser, but a, what the hell are they? Friggin' cargo ship dealies? Anyway, we need to do one of the big UFOs with androns on it. Basically, barbecue everything that is not a T-Rex, Just gotta keep shooting at the T-Rex, apparently. I've been told that, yeah, apparently you just keep shooting it, and then I guess prizes happen. It's like a big old dinosaur-shaped pinata. So we do that. And then I probably just go spend more resources to make more of these friggin' Gauss SMGs, because god dang, these things absolutely rock face everywhere. So probably come back with like the same thing of a very similar loadout. I need shotguns for the very end. Probably at least 2 shock charges, because this angle seems to kick me in the nuts every time. If that first stun rocket had hit, this never would have happened. Anyway, so we'll do all of that, and then apparently I gotta get one of them pinky robots, except the right flavor of it, because I guess there's different visual versions. I just didn't notice that one. And, I mean, that's kind of basically it for stuff that I want to achieve, because I'd assume the Roborex gives us mechs. I think I've been told before that it doesn't, but hell if I know. Anyway, so presumably that gives us mechs or something, which are neat. I probably won't be using them, though, because I want to just use hunters for this. They're really cheap to re-mass produce. They don't take any serious resources or anything. They don't take any alloys. So all I gotta do is just make one. Like, it was supposed to have been blocking this hallway, which I guess was another thing. I probably set myself up for this situation from the very start, because I could have just moved it here, but I took this snipe here to take these 3 out. Which it still ended up taking, like, 7 things down before it went down, so... You know, nice little hunter there. Definitely very good value. If you've got a thing that you're basically getting a free slot for, you're basically spending about $1,500 to make the dang thing. And then all you're getting is, I mean, you're getting basically 7 enemies taken out for the thing. Yeah, that's a pretty solid deal. What was I getting at, though? So, in this whole scenario here, need shock charge, gas rockets, and gas grenades for that. Unfortunately, we didn't capture that head engineer guy right here. Which, oh, by the way, Spuddening, you still here? Because I got another quick question for you, if you don't mind. Now I really want to play EC3 again. That's called good taste. Okay, so basically my question is, as far as stun damage goes, because I think I was misunderstanding how it works. My understanding was that they kind of had the MGS3 thing, where they had the health bar and they had the stun bar. They're the same amount, but they go down at different rates, depending on whatever happens. They take normal damage, both bars go down. They take stun damage, just the stun bar goes down. Whichever bar hits the bottom first is what their dead status is, right? So, let's see, how many effing times have I still played every one of these series? Dude, AC3 and Silent Lion are just so good, that's why. Because they're just a joy. They're just pure happiness in robot exploding form. Anyway, so what I was trying to get at here, sort of just swinging a stick around over here. It's my sweet Swiffer handle. Anywho, so right. So as far as that whole stun thing, so you kind of want to play the mecha bullet hell that AC4 is. Yeah, I mean AC4 is alright, but dude, 4 answer is so much better. Anywho. So yeah, as I'm understanding, that's how a stun's supposed to work. So we had a situation here with a civilian head engineer. Basically, he got shut down, hit him with a shotgun a few times, hit him with SMGs to pin him down to the ground, then kept shooting on the ground to keep him suppressed, put 2 heavy stun grenades on top of him. Now, he stayed there for about 4 turns in the double stun gas. On top of that, I don't think we hit him with a stun rocket. Now, when it comes to the tile damage, is that something that's happening over time? Does it affect that stun bar, like their stun health and all that? Because I know they can pass out in it, but can they just resist it? Like, is there different resistance for that particular type of situation? I guess I'm just kind of confused as to what the gas does exactly, because it makes the sound like it's hurting them. If you leave them in it long enough, like, okay, I fired those 2 stun rockets at one time. One of the heavy terror soldier guys went down. This guy was, like, he went down from 2 turns. This guy was sitting in this stuff for 4 turns, and then ultimately still fired back. He got finished off with an SMG counter, which I'd assume, he went down, but he took 3 more hits afterwards. Was it the 3 more hits after he already went down, or did he just not have a chance to go down because, like, his armor resisted the stun or something? Like, I'm just kind of confused on the mechanics of all that. It kind of feels like... Okay, in all honesty, I get the decision behind not having a new version of Shock for the endgame. It's kind of weird getting to actually stun anything in the endgame, though. Like for Phase 4 type stuff. Because somebody told me that, yeah, apparently there's no advanced Shock variant, and apparently there's no more advanced stun gas. So, I mean, aside from hammering something with stun batons for a billion turns, or wrecking its armor and going about it that way, because it's kind of my go-to, method for capturing wraiths and stuff like that when I was going and doing the grindy thing, was giving everyone stun batons and then shotguns, and then just basically using shotguns till their armor was shredded, then using stun batons. Let's see, I think the tile damage of stun is lower than the initial hit. So, the actual tile damage, is that based off the weapon at all, or is it based off of, like, it's just the effect on the tile? I guess is part of the question, because I couldn't help but notice that basic stun gas is a different color than advanced, so just kind of assumed it was like a different flavor of it or something. I guess I'm just kind of confused as to how stun works at this part of the game. Alright, so I think if I do end up going down the Doom timeline route, because I'm still waiting for that second vote, I think what we're going to do is that, basically. Alright, we got a laser minigun, but I need this Gauss 3 out of here. Huh. That's interesting. Why is he not taking damage from some of these fire tiles? Alright, that's weird. But yeah, if we had more people that are able to use heavy shields and Gauss SMGs, this would be an absolute cakewalk. Just kind of disappointed that we had this whole setup pretty much go to waste like that. Alright. You go ahead and open that door. Okay, I guess you don't get your turn. Put you right there, put you right here. Guarantee you he opens the door and gets a chance to move before we even do anything. I'm not sure what it is. I know Direwolf isn't immune to fire, but he just walked through fire. Dagar votes the Doom line as well. Alright, Doom timeline it is. Because again, I want to clarify, it's not that I'm trying to cheese it, it's just I don't know which one counts. I cannot be clear enough about that. But I think next time, the Hunter's just going to stay by the door so that we don't have any chance to run into this situation at all. Okay, so I was having issues with Twitch at the very start with this. But, no, dang it, mini balance, come on. Don't you guys start falling apart now. Anywho, so... So at the very start of this, there was basically a choice of, do I take a crappy snapshot with the Hunter and still block the door? Or, do I basically just take the snipe shot, pretty much guaranteed, get 3 kills off it, and then hope that it works out on the other end? So, anyway. Wait. Maybe we can just hold out at this door, now that I think about it. How nuts would that be? Okay, overcome with dread. Alright, well, we still got turns. We still got some dread. First off, tell me what's going on in this hallway. Okay, we're not getting chased. Which is good, because, you know, nobody's about that chased life. What the... What? Excuse me? Oh, what the... Oh, come on. Alright. Apparently, that happened somehow. Now, okay. For clarification's sake. Like, I understand why he panicked. That's a little bit annoying that he did, but whatever. Okay, so for clarification's sake right here. I know that there were 2 Reapers that were coming. That's that blue one that was hiding behind the Hunter earlier. I moved here and looked down this hallway. Unless it had went all the way around the basin right here, this shouldn't... I don't believe... Would this move have been possible? I guess. Are you open for another game OSTs? I mean, sure. Anywho. I mean, I think I have a more fitting one in just a moment here, but we'll see. We'll leave Slappy Guy to do his Slappy thing and then deal with him with the shotgun once they're able to move again. But anyway, they wouldn't have been able to go through this door because the door's been blocked. They wouldn't have had time to get through this door and over here, not to mention no doors opened. We already looked that way. They wouldn't have been able to go there. Everyone would have looked that way to see if he was here. We would have heard the door open if he came from this direction. How did he get there? Like, are there teleporting Reapers, or did something just bug out again? Want to link something cool? As long as it's not super copyrighted, sure. You just wanted a hug? I mean, all well and good, but... Okay, really, how did it happen? See, because I went down here. I know that they love to do that thing where they're, like, they pick exactly the shadow tiles and get around. So he goes down, he takes a peek. So this would have... Like, he saw all of this. There would have been... I mean, I guess it might have gone here? But there was no Reaper here earlier when looking through this stuff. Hang on, let me take a look. What OST is this? Oh, it's a bullet hell. Oh, hell yeah. Let's give that a look. It's only 14 tiles apart it can happen. So you think this was the move that he made? Or do you think... Okay, so do you think he went from the door or the hallway down here? Because I'm certain it wasn't here. We checked all of this out. Actually, I'm tempted to just... I don't want to say screw it to the fort plan. I know we can do this. Alright, hang on. Let's make that OST happen real quick. What? From the door? Okay. They can't go through locked doors, though, right? The reason that I ask is they sent a whole bunch of Reapers through here earlier. So I thought that all the right side ones were probably dealt with, except for the ones that, like, there were 2 left on the left. So, they can't walk through locked doors either, right? Also, crap, it spawned. Please tell me he doesn't get an attack on the same turn. By the way, the door thing I asked about because of what happened last time where there was a lizard that teleported through a door. So I guess another question is, is that something that can happen too? Man, these Gauss SMGs are just so good. They're just too beautiful for this world. Alright, Alright, he probably won't be going through all these shots, so... There we go. We got the perfect, like, little blitz team to burn their way out of here now. Actually, you know what? That one time, we picked up the dude's goop, and they somehow managed to survive, so we can maybe try that. Came from the hallway, stayed close to the door, then next turn hugged you. Alright, fair enough. That makes more sense. See, it's not frustrating when it makes sense. Like, I think the most extreme example I've seen of what Reapers can do was in CE. That there was one, like, just to give you... It was one of the... I want to say it was like a battleship map, so let's take a map like this, right? So we've got, like, all industrial area over here, big old battleship or dropship or whatever the hell crap over here. Big open field right here, you know, we started in the helicopter over here. So we're going through, you know, fighting all this stuff, fighting all the civilians and everything else, get through everything, and I have my top guy, like, in a corner up here. One tile away from the wall, right? Big old open field. I have units circling around, making sure that we're not missing any tiles, because I'm expecting this to happen. So I figure everything's fine. You know? We have this whole area covered except for, like, one little tile line, right? We get to the dropship, get the door covered, I'm about to go bring this guy down. Still got his people scouting around all over the place. This Reaper had basically gone from, like, I originally saw him way down here, because there was only, like, I think one left. Comes down here, goes all the way around the UFO, goes all the way around these wall tiles, just sits and waits, and then just goes, like, one tile at a time for, hell, like, 10-something turns. Goes all the way around here, because I had another guy looking out this way. Goes all the way around here, goes down here between those two, and then just insta-kills the guy. It's like, you know what? That's just amazing. That is truly just impressive. Alright, there we go. Then we'll go ahead and blitz through this pretty soon here. Give one more turn. Oh, I should have turned him around, actually, if they're having the Reapers come through. So you should play on NG+2, then you'll see how far Chrysalids can move and still have enough to get you. Yeah, I mean, I plan to do NG+2 at some point. The thing that gets me is that once you get to this part of the game, it just slows down so much that it just starts kind of losing a lot of the fun, you know? So I keep trying to think, like, maybe once I get a faster computer, maybe it can, you know, do its turns faster or something. It's just, it slows down so much, there's so much waiting that you kind of just want to get your turn over with, and... yeah. Alright. You know what I mean? Like, I was talking about this mod earlier, and I keep thinking, how much more interesting would it be if there was just more interesting layouts on smaller UFOs, or maybe you do, like, several in a row and they gotta chain together somehow or something. Like, honestly, like, battleships and things like that in the original XCOM, I would just go and just take all the rocket launchers, blaster launchers, whatever else, just friggin' nuke that crap. Just, like, throw C4s all over the place, every single door, just chuck a bunch of them in there. It's like half the loadout is just friggin' explosives, and just, yeah, once you get to the bridge, just maybe go knock out whatever's living in there, but aside from that, just hoping that something rolls an unconscious check. Because, yeah, it's just, it takes so dang long sometimes. Alright, good, good, good. Are you done with your turn now? Okay, now are you done with your turn? Thank you. Are you sure you're done with your turn? Because, you know, we can wait. We can wait for you to be done. Alright. There we go. It was nice not knowing you, Mr. Oh, for crap's sake. That might be a basic variant. Perfect. Okay, it was the basic variant. Perfect. Alright. That went about as well as it could have. Put you one tile forward. This is dangerous, but hell, everything's dangerous at this point. All I need is to get one guy to go pick up that lizard, get him to the exit, so we get our 10% bonus damage, and then call it a day. Big missions in real XCOM take around 1 to 2 hours. Big mission X-Div can take several, yeah. I mean, granted, they did spawn with a lot less, but I'm also taking into consideration, you know, like, open XCOM and, what's it, XCOM files and all that. Actually, I think XCOM files handled it pretty well. There were a lot of cases where, you know, they had those big fancy missions, but, you know, you had so many different variants. Terror Warrior, do I have a blood rifle? I don't think I had a blood rifle. Blood nade, take that. How much does this weigh? A hell of a lot. If you were to drop some stuff, you could still make it out of here with it. Okay. Well, I mean, it's worth a shot, right? Right. Okay, then. Just downloaded the 40k mod for OpenXCOM. Yeah, heard good things. Haven't tried it yet, but I'd imagine that'd be pretty insane. Now, I've just heard about it. I think I saw what's his face. I think I saw a few clips from QuickMind. I think it was that was playing it. All right, you just face this way. Hopefully, you get your reaction fire when he comes around the corner. Did that hit shock? Oh, come on! Alright, he missed. There's the lizard that I need to pick up. Okay, there's a lot of them out there. This is probably going to be a wipe. But yeah. Yeah, his shield's in some pretty crap shape. I don't think he's got the armor to pull that off. Could try running him a little farther away, maybe something up this way. Yes, let's see if he can make that run. Maybe divide their attention a little. Hang on, give me just a moment here. Let's see. Mod for Terror from the Deep is still being updated. It's your favorite, but so few mods for it. Yeah, I'd imagine it's pretty difficult to get more fans for that one. It's like I love Terror from the Deep in terms of what it tries to do. I will say the boat missions, man. God, those boat missions. Okay, didn't expect that. So we got a minigun guy over there. I think SMG guy... Actually, no, it's... Okay, it's shotgun guy that has the blood rifle. I'm gonna put him right here. Hopefully he gets his reaction shots. He's just sitting and crouching. They've already used their grenades, so... Whatever happens, happens. That's cool. I don't want to see what actually happens to those shots. I just love to see the pretty shots flying through the air. That's okay. Yeah, I think double burst from the SMG should be able to sort out almost anything. Is it super risky? Yeah, but, I mean, what choice do I have here? If I can run this way... I mean, he's gonna get suppressed one way or another. Has anyone tried to... Yeah, okay. Okay. So, out of curiosity, when there's a situation like that where they basically run around the corner and take a shot, does it actually roll for a chance to take a reaction shot, or is it just like it didn't even try kind of a situation? Right. Welp, time to not have a dropship for a while. Really? Huh. I can still abort in this... Okay, cool, let's see what happens. Apparently I still get the stuff on the drop pad and get the dropship back. Alright, so, we still got some units here. I think Strongly Weakbeard is the one that's actually been out before. He's been on 2 missions. But we still have a decent amount of stuff left over. So armor-wise, we've still got Sentinel suits, we've still got Dire Wolf, we've still got Wolf. I'm going to use more of regular Wolf, because Dire Wolf has been a little bit iffy. As far as armor goes, probably put more... make more of them, really. We got a decent amount of alloys. We need at least 1 Predator. Kind of thinking just running basic Wolf suits at this point. Mini-mines, we can probably cancel out the rest of those. Slap them on some planes. Call that good. Can I slap any mini-mines on these heavy fighters? Yeah, replace this with more mines. Can I replace this with more mines? Hell yeah. Right, the Lotus is just a massive mine dispenser now. Nah, you know what? I do want more mines. Just fart out mines on everything. Maybe check the stats before you make more armor. No, I've checked. I know what I'm looking for. So basically speaking, Sentinel I've liked the most. As far as Predator, I'm like, obviously it'll do kinetic. It doesn't survive incendiary as well, you know, decent on energy. Mostly what I'm doing for the Predator, I'm running 1 suit every time because I need somebody to go in, have a long distance, really really high damage shred. Because what I want is for somebody with either, like, you know, an HMG or something like that, or a minigun or something like that, to have a long-distance run, get to the Praetor, hit them, reduce their armor to nothing, at which point hit them with a bunch of stun things, at which point finish them off with shotguns. So that's kind of what they're there for. I guess Sentinel could do a similar thing for just a better deal. I mean, if I use shotguns on a Sentinel, it probably would be a better idea. Yeah, fine. Fine. So let's do that. Still disassembling power sources and things. Pulse MG is finished. How many more of these? Not that I really need them. I wonder if I should bring AP plasmas. I'd probably do some shock rifles. Let me take a quick peek here, actually. What do the rifles do? So shock rifles, 30 stun. That's not bad. The pistols do 20. I mean, yeah, I guess I might as well just stick to the pistols. Because realistically, what we could do is just, like, shred armor, run up with a couple Zabby pistols, just pew pew pew. When I pulled this off the first time, what I did was actually shock cannons. So I went ahead and had these on a couple power armor people, and they just kind of sat at the end of the hallway after their armor got shredded, because I think they got hit with, like, a plasma explosive. And then got hit with shotguns a couple times, and then they were just there with the shock cannons because I put a shock charge on them. They just resisted it outright, and then apparently after they shredded it, was just using the cannons, and they was just pinned them a few times, and then I forget what finished them off because I think it was a minigun. Don't remember off the top of my head. I think, like, I'm feeling fairly strongly that it was a minigun, though, that finally took him out. And then they went down to that, and then they were still counting as a capture. How close are we to the end of the month? Not very. There we go. That should do okay. Probably send him out on a shuttle or something and get some points and do all that kind of thing. Could really use the next tier. Yeah, from what I've been told, I understand that that there's apparently multiple flavors of those pink robots that I've been vaporizing. I guess that there's ones with a visor or some such that I guess are different. I thought they were all identical. I'll be honest, it's just I'm seeing shiny pink robot. I think it's just like every other shiny pink robot. Who makes multiple shiny pink robots? But anyway, yeah, we've still got options. Still got a decent amount of damage on a lot of things. I probably should bring plasma rifles. Like, if I had the next tier of Predator, yeah, this would have been done a long time ago. Hi, what are you trying to pull off here? You already have some on the counter, just go get them. You're not eating an entire thing of animal crackers. Uh-uh. Okay. But yeah, so probably next time we see a carrier or something like that, we'll do that. I picked up some Gauss shotties and some pulse stuff, just because apparently if you pick them up off the farmers and things like that, they're perfectly fine. I got 20 engineers not doing anything. I feel like I want more of these. Yeah, make me a crap load of these. There's advanced plasmas here. They take a decent bit to make, but they were pretty reliable that time. All right, research Corvette. That apparently has a 50-50 chance of spawning what I need it to. Go send these after it. Got a construction carrier with Cesians. Yeah, we can just vaporize that. Alright. No, we're not sending those out just yet. Go send these. Send those out to go deal with its fighters first. Let's see, research Corvette. Same thing with 50%. Let's make that happen. Scout. Yeah, I definitely want to deal with a scout. There we go, send those ones out. Alright. Unknown medium. Just send everything, because I don't really know what it's got in it. When it comes to the shuttles, sometimes we have a hard time catching up with them, but in general... Okay, ground attack. Let's just send everything. I'm sure they'll be able to pull it off. This is what I was saying, that I'm fairly certain at this point that there's not really too much to worry about as far as an actual loss of the campaign goes. It would take some really, really sucky rolls for that to happen. Yeah, 98%. Don't even bother rolling anything, just get rid of that. Air superiority. Save that one for overland. 100%, sure. 93, they're overland. Alright, you rolled at 7%, fine. It's fine, these ones will be probably a guarantee. And I will be right back. Yeah, daughter stubbed her toe trying to get around the kitchen gate. Let's see, next tier has 125, 110, 65, 85. Still really weak to chemical. I mean, I guess it would be enough to survive the flame rifles, but that's kind of the only thing that's been threatening them so far, anyway. Like, some of the ballistic stuff, if it rolls high, it can get through. But, anywho. It's just, mostly I use it for the speed. Alright. This one's gonna go slow, because it's just gonna sacrifice itself. Interesting, this is one of those ones that's not spawning micro missiles for some reason. Or have we hit phase 4 now? Alright, let's get the hunters out. Let's get this one firing off the rest of its torps. No, there we go. It's got micros. It can kind of cheese them. Look at this armor core stretch right here. Oh, this is hilarious. Beautiful. Alright. We're just going to go ahead and speed him up and get him out of here. Run! I love it. Yeah, TP booster reviews, exactly. Alright. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, they're not even hitting. Alright. Well, I mean, they would have all finished it off. But that was pretty awesome. That was pretty friggin' awesome. Which one was that one? It's probably just gonna die in a second. 100%? Sure. Don't know how you managed to take exactly 3% damage when almost everything it shoots is an insta-kill, but if you say so. Oh, they got double shuttles. Yeah. Alright. Well, I mean, at least we got those down. What kind is this? Just carrier? They did their job at any rate. Alright. This time didn't roll its no % chance. This one's still out and about, and yeah, we're already getting positive 473. There's no way in hell that the air game is this forgiving on other difficulties, right? There's no way. Let's see, it would have been nice if there was a toxic suit so you were more or less immune to chemical. Yeah, it would be... It probably would just be a bit too useful against xenomorphs, if I were to guess. Alright, let's get you out of the way. That didn't turn him. Meaning he's probably after the hunter. Okay, no, he is after this one. We can do the little dodge shot thing. Getting about 40% damage off each one of these. So she'll only take a handful of shots. If you tease it this way, yeah, you can make it through. This one can do a similar headbutt maneuver. Nice. Just like, I'm picturing the scenario in my head if you've ever played If you ever played Top Gun on the PS1 back in the day, where they take that whole moment to do that whole little wing flappy thing at the end. I think Air Combat did that too. Which is like they take a moment to all do their little... Like everybody stopped and did their airplane porn for a second. Just like, oh, gotta do the little flappy thing. Just like imagining that coming out of that situation. See, unless you lose all bases, don't build new ones, which will never happen. And so you can't lose in a new game difficulty. I mean, I did my first time through. Kind of. I mean, I guess it technically, yeah, it never really ended, per se. It just sort of continued occurring. Alright, this guy's got anti-missiles, so he should be alright against this carrier. I'm gonna try to draw this carrier into the mines. You're gonna slowly radar your way around. Oh, Diggory. Well, nice knowing you, Mine Tic Tacs. You're pretty awesome. Come on, run it! Alright, how good is this? Astoundingly good is the answer. Come on, run it. Run it, run it, run it. Turn it, turn it, turn it. Slow it down. Let the mines hit. Turn around, you luggish bastard. Come on! No! Do it! There we go. The air game is super lenient on NG. Yeah, I can only imagine what easy air game would look like on this. Yeah, I'm loving the mine spam. It's amazing. It's my favorite plane by far. Yeah, we got a Reaper Scout, or Robo Scout. Yeah, that's terrible. Let's give you a Sentinel suit. Let's probably give you a shield or something. Because of robots. We can give you a little zappy pistol. This is kind of sounding like a printer. Are you sure this is music and not somebody, you know, trying to get their reports in on time? So you strongly weak beard. You're pretty strong. What a shocker. Let's give you Wolf. Let's give you a shock cannon, I guess. Thea Larson. Yeah, you're already good. Dina here. Do I want to just give you explodey rockets? Kind of. All I really want is the scout from this. Everything else is fibers, and I don't really care about that. There we go. Can't expect anybody would need more than this. I already know that the one that I need can't spawn on this particular one. Yeah, the entire purpose of taking on the scout is A, we get some more alloys from the thingy. B, here, we'll just wait for daytime. Yeah, just airstrike that one, we're not doing it. Medium, robot, corvette, and robot thing. So we're gonna try one of these. Let's see, one's industrial, one is farm. I definitely want farm. As industrial is really, really good for Androns. Farm, not so much, because they stick out like a sore thumb. Production of Sentinel is finished. What about... Huh, apparently there's even a shuttle we never DSP'd. Actually, I wonder if it finally gave me my stun rockets. So, by the way, another quick question for you. The other day, I had done a shuttle, or a scout rather, with a bunch of Cesians on it. So we ended up beating the thing. You know, all went well and good. Like, for whatever reason, none of the stun grenades they had ever actually spawned, or rather, they never got returned to me. Like, not the manufactured ones, I mean the ones that they carry. There was one of them that I picked up and moved because I thought it would get vaporized, but then ultimately that wound up not being a thing. So, just kind of wasn't sure what to make of that situation. Alright, we'll put Evan on this one. Wait a couple hours, and then there we go, now it's safe. And we'll start sending out the Steve to make sure that this one doesn't despawn. They'll get there sometime next Tuesday. Sounds like a bug if you had them in your inventory. They weren't... Well, that's the thing. It was an actual completed one. They weren't in the inventory in that case, because I went and I put it back on the guy, in the case of that one. The other ones were never touched in the first place. Because there should have been somewhere between 2 to 4 of them, but there was just none that ended up coming back. So I wasn't sure. Alright. Zappy zap! Everyone loves these sandbags. Alright, get behind the tank. This is probably the dumbest way to do this, but eh. Well, this can't possibly go wrong. And it didn't! Amazing. Alright. Stick Zappy gun over this way. And stick these guys kind of over on the edge of the map. Talking about alien grenades? Alien grenades. Ah, dang drones. Wait, that guy was suppressed? How is he able to reaction fire? He should have had all his TUs removed. Alright. One person bleeding, but I don't have any medkits, so sucks to be them. We got some robots coming up, just basic scout. Well, yeah, we'll have the Zappy guns go deal with this. You reload. I don't think the rest have the points to reload. Alright. Yeah, there's gonna be that one. Goodbye. Alright, do you have the points to fire? No. One in the door. There we go, another one gone. Alright, yeah, land it right there. Alright, that'll be a turn. Yeah, I definitely need to get that Gauss thing from him. Thank you for the loot. Do you like the OST? Yeah, I like it. Alright, well, take care, Spuddening. Nice to see you. And thank you for the info. Alright. Evan, let's put you right about here so that we can at least see where that guy is. Alright, 45% chance to block on that, so let's move you out of the way. Just on the off chance that that side's turn tragic. 95% chance to nail that. Come on, and bam! Nice. Okay. Reload it. You should already be reloaded. Get rid of you. Or don't. Alright, get rid of you then. And then this one's gonna go pick up this rifle. Pick up the rifle. Alright, shield rookie. Looks like we got a dog in there. I'd assume most of their guards were just watching the door. Yeah, we should be fine. Another drone. Well, don't need another good one at the moment. Hell, I'm already past time that I should have left. Just kind of seeing if I can hit that drone out there. Let's get you inside. Heh, we even got one that decided to be a freebie. What do you got here? A Vindicator rifle. Okay. So what we're gonna do is pop right here. We're also gonna pop you over this way. Gonna reload you. Move you up here. Let's move you about here. This was just gonna be a really quick one. That's the only reason I was doing it. Like, these little kind of quick, you know, go and do it kind of things are the ones I like the most, by far. Okay, taking 3. Does cannon have shots? No, cannon does not have shots. Missed. Come on, roll high here. Roll high or die. What are you doing? Just gotta hope he doesn't run around the corner now. If I could aim at the tile behind this block, there is a small chance that we'd be able to cheese this. Or no, there isn't. What about somebody else? What about you? Do you have a shot on this? This could go tragic, but it could go awesome. And it went awesome. Okay, beautiful. You need to go forward here. Figure out where this little flying thing is. Of course, you've got almost no visibility, so meh. Felt like it was firing from around here, so let's just fire in that direction. Right, don't hear any noises. Right. Can you go pick this up, please? Because, yeah, the cool thing is, we just get to keep these. We just find them laying around. Which makes all these shuttles and everything else basically spawn-free weapons, which is nice. Is YouTube playing Gradius OST? I don't know what it's up to. Certainly something. As long as it isn't telling me about local attorneys again. Got this one local attorney here that I swear their commercial plays every 5 seconds. It sucks. Alright, they can't reload. on, finish it. Perfect. And then hopefully he can survive a turn of bites, and then we should be alright. Yeah, these are the basic blues. They should not be taking too much. Like, I guess the frustrating thing is, it's not that this game is not Ironmanable, it's just it always feels like one thing goes wrong and suddenly everything's gone haywire, you know? Which, I mean, yeah, it's a staple of the genre, but then... Alright. We'll assume they can survive one more round. That's fine, just don't panic, and you live. Alright. Up. Thank you. And there we go. Everyone gets a bunch of points, we get some alloys and things, and it was all well and good. Now they've got promoted, so we'll need to send them out on another one at some point, but for now they need to go and re-up all their stuff. So we'll leave it right there. I gotta get going. Should have been going a while ago. Anyway, talk with you guys soon.